So kids, how many kids do you want to have?
I want to have 10 kids.
Welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is Joelette Organista, and this week on my channel, we're going to continue the segment on sweet seats. Today, joining me is my sister, Miriam Organista Terepaya. If you do hear a baby in the background, that's because that's Tessie. We're gonna be baking churros, and I'll be asking my sister questions about the truth about marriage. So let's get to it.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
So the first question is, what are we doing right now before we're cooking? Like, what do we have to do?
So I'm just boiling some water, and right now we're gonna put some butter in there, and then we're gonna put the flour in, and we're gonna take it off the pot, and we're gonna stir it. That's what's gonna be the dough for the churros. But other than that, that's what we're gonna start with that. So I'm just gonna do some butter. It's gonna be quick.
So we're gonna start with the first question. At a young age, when did you want to get married?
Let's see. I always said I wanted to get married before I was 25 years old.
And I'm 24.
So I guess I accomplished that. But that was me when I was like in my young woman years, within the age of 14 till 16, right? So in high school years. But yeah, 25, before 25 years old.
So she got married, you got married when you were 22?
Yep.
She got married when she was 22, and then she had Tessie my age, 24, I think. Yeah?
So I just turned 23. So I was actually 23. I barely turned 23 in December. I got married in February of 2018.
When I think about my perspective, like when I want to get married, it's just now different because I also wanted to get married before I was 25. But here I am, 24 years old and single. Isn't it great? It is. So we're going to go with the next question. So what are some fears that you had before marriage?
I mean, I don't know if they're like fears, but obviously you're going to be like living with someone like your whole life now. You're not going to be alone. I mean, I live with my family, right? My parents is different, but now it's someone, your significant other, right? In this case, my husband. So it wasn't a fear, but it was our differences. So different cultures. I'm Mexican and he's Tahitian Hawaiian. So he's Polynesian. So that was something that we're going to clash and crash into cultural situations or things that we want to do. Two, probably being financial, stable, right? If you want to get a house or you're going to live in an apartment, a condo, whose money is going to be whose money. That's a big one. The third one probably would be probably kids, when you want to have kids, if you're ready, if you're not ready. But those are the three things I think it was kind of like brought up before I was going to get married. It's going to happen. So
kids, how many kids do you want to have?
I want to have 10 kids. I love basketball, so obviously, ballers, a team is of a 10, 5 and 5, right? So Mexicans, they run in big families, right? A lot of kids, Polynesians too. But I think the main thing is because I had a dream that I had 10 kids. So I want to make that dream come true and have 10 kids. So far she has one.
Well,
I have one.
And then another one on the way. So probably when she has her fifth kid, I'll probably be having my first. Yeah. And I don't want 10 kids. I want, one,
maybe get married first.
How? Next question. While you were dating Tua, that's my brother-in-law's name, when or how did you know that he was the one that you wanted to marry, or you were like very certain that you wanted to marry him? Because I guess a lot of times, not me, I'm asking for a friend. Like you doubt yourself too much, and then you don't know, if you should marry or not, or date that person or not. So I guess for all those people that have the same question, like, how did you know that Tua was the one that you want to marry for the rest?
You don't. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Tua we just hanged out all the time, played basketball. I would listen to Christmas music all year round. He would do that. He bought me hot chocolate in the middle of the summer, hot Cheetos. So it was just the fact of him or her being your best friend, literally. And after 7 months, we decided like, okay, like, you know, I think we should make it official. And the only thing that changed was like, I guess the brand name, right? Oh, he's my boyfriend, he's my girlfriend, you know? And it was the cutest thing. That's it. Really becoming best friends with your other half. And I just knew because we talked about the same things, we wanted the same things. I mean, there's like differences. It always makes like that. There's always little things like that, but it just made sense. Again, like I am a religious person, we're religious, but I did a lot of praying too. So that's like a little thing from my side, but just knowing if you see him or her in your future. Does that make sense? If you guys really want to create something beautiful, like we did with my beautiful girl right now, Tessie.
Yeah, so now I'm mixing up the dough. We're making churros.
So I'm adding now eggs because this is just going to give a little texture inside. So she already mixed all the dough. Kind of looks like that. Hopefully she does. My daughter loves cooking too. She knows all these little, what is it called? Not props. I was about to say props.
Utensils.
Utensils. Oh yeah, that's the right thing. So right now we're going to crack some eggs too. And my sister can put in the recipe for you guys later. Put it there. In the end. So watch in the end. But so far, it's honestly boiled 2 cups of water, a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of butter. Bring it to boil, take it off the fire. And right now, we're already heating up some oil in the back. So it's ready to go. And she's just mixing in right now the dough with the eggs.
So I live in Utah. And when I was living in Europe, getting married at a young age is very rare and very weird. But here in Utah, it's very common. So my question to my sister is, with the culture here in Utah, did you ever feel pressure that you had to get married quickly? Or was it kind of like, did you ever feel, you know, that, don't touch it. Did you ever feel that you needed, like, you know, you needed to get married quickly?
Me personally, I don't think I did. I don't think I felt pressured. I don't think the Utah culture, you know, being a member especially, you know, like, oh, hurry up, get married. No, I took my time. Like I said, I was 21 years old. My mom was older, right? So she didn't really, my mom was what, 30? Mommy was 30. But she wasn't like also like pressuring us to get married, especially me being the oldest daughter. No, I was just getting to know people, having fun. I was 21, 22, met to 20 when I was literally 21. And we got married not right away, months after. We dated for 7 months. We're engaged for a whole year and then got married in the same month that we dated, just a day after. So I didn't feel pressured. I mean, I don't know. Do you feel pressured right now?
I think I felt a lot of pressure when I came back from my mission. I think a lot of people maybe feel like, oh, if you're not with someone or you're not dating, you're falling behind. And I felt that. And then when you're in a relationship, you know, everyone starts asking after you hit like 6 months, oh, when are you gonna get married? Because it's just so common here. So I did feel it after, and then.
Well, even your friends were getting married right away too, within 6 months,
but
a year.
they already, the person that they were dating, they already knew them from high school. So I did feel a lot when I came back from my mission, but then after I went to Portugal and I saw the culture was very different, and I realized that there's no rush, and so I don't feel it as much. Well, once I got back to Utah after my trip to Europe, I did feel the pressure come back again, like I have to go on dates or I have to be going out with someone, and I've been trying to manage not feeling that type of pressure. And I mean, currently I'm just hanging out. I'm not really. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. And okay, one thing you would advise, next question. One thing you would advise someone who is getting married.
It's going to get hard, okay? At first, it's going to be lovey-dovey, which is normal, lovey-dovey. Flowers and rainbows, like people say, stuff like that. It is, because it is. You guys are happily married. It's just you two, just enjoying life, and then like within a couple months then you get to know them, like for real, like not that you didn't get to know them within dating, but in my situation, I believe that when I get married, that's when I get married and live with them. So you're gonna be like, whoa, like it's gonna get hard. Disagreements are gonna come. Arguments are okay. Yelling is okay. Stuff like that. Yelling, little things like that. Back and forth. Yes. I gotta stay here, okay? It's gonna be hard, okay? Don't be scared of that because that's how it is. Talk about differences, agreeing with each other.
So the advice would be that it's hard.
It's gonna be hard.
Another question: what are 3 qualities that you think I should be looking for when I am dating? 3.
Easy. They gotta be sexy, hot. No, I'm just kidding. They need to be loyalty. I'm not gonna say loving because that's in general, but loving, respectful, and hardworking. If
So
those
loyalty,
loyalty.
respect. You said loving.
No, I said I'm not gonna say loving.
Oh, okay.
Loving is gonna be within those already. Obviously, that's the main thing. But if they're respectful, loyal, those might be the same thing. Maybe people depending how it is, but I don't think it is. And hardworking. I think that's what it's for. You can say a lot of more things, but down to those 3 things. So
loyalty, respect, and hardworking. And I agree. And last question: one thing you wish you knew about getting married. One thing you wish you would tell yourself.
Tell myself.
Yeah.
I already checked it. Just take it out. No. Just take them out and put those in. Is something I would tell myself is be ready to support your spouse, and if you have kids too. Not saying like you're not supporting your immediate family, but there's times that you're gonna have to kind of choose, and you have to choose your significant other. For in this case, my husband, I need to support him. He comes first. My daughter comes in first. My little family comes in first. Not saying I'm not gonna have my mom come first, but in situations, they come first because that's my new family. That's my new life. They are the ones that are everything to me. So it's different because people might not think that, and there might be little times arguments stuff, and it's okay. But pick your spouse first.
We've cooked the churros. I'm now putting them in the sugar. They are gonna come out like
good.
Ay, mi madre. Cute little.
We'll do some ASMR for you guys. Oh,
Let me show you.
the cleaning up after this is really what it is. So there it is.
Okay, now we're ready.
All right. And like I said, you can drizzle lechera, chocolate, caramel, whatever you want. Just like this is really good, yeah? They came out really good. Bite size. They do fill you up because of churros, so. And my daughter is also eating them. Yeah, Tessie? Is it good?
Yeah.
Good, thumbs up.
It's so good. I hope you enjoyed this video this week about the truth about marriage on my segment of Sweet Seats. Obviously churros, I don't know if they're a little bit better than pasta de nata, but they're both so good. So make sure to follow my sister on Instagram. I'll add the tag right there, and then make sure you follow me on TikTok, and we will add the recipe of the churros to the comments. And make sure you add your own opinion, your comments, what you what you thought about our conversation, and any questions you would love to ask me about, well, at least dating, because that's where I'm at right now. So
She didn't really say she's not.
thank you. We are gonna end it right there. We'll see you next week, everyone.
She's not.